Welcome back to Cryptos Are Us. I am George. We're all George. So, today is about finding the next 100x altcoin. Well, there has been so many pumps recently. It's a fantastic time to be looking at some of these gems, which I have already talked about, but there's a lot more. So let's talk about everything I have for you guys today. It's going to be a good one. And let's talk about Bitcoin. Where is Bitcoin heading? Where's the entire market heading? Let's do this. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Early Plays decided to just give 10 memberships without even... And Crypto Frank just did 20 memberships. That's like 30 free memberships right there. This is why you guys need to tune in every single day so you can grab a free membership and get all the latest alpha. That's why you guys got to tune in. All right. Well, to get started, Bitcoin is a little bit higher than this morning, 43.5. We're consolidating a little bit, going a little sideways. Haven't pumped up to 45 yet, but that's okay, guys. That's okay. Sometimes Bitcoin needs a little breather, and then it starts shooting up to the next leg. And I believe that's what's happening. I mean, we have come up amazingly fast within a very short amount of time. Just look at, we're only in the first week of December, and we're already up here. And you know what? Just, you know, if you scroll back, look at these. These are all consolidation periods, right? Like here, consolidating, here, consolidating, 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 right? We're consolidating a little bit more, but that's okay. The next leg is coming. Even Fidelity is saying owning a little Bitcoin could go a long way. And look at how this looks. Everything else with Bitcoin. Risk versus reward. Nothing comes close to holding a little bit of Bitcoin because it could go a long way. You don't want to ever skip out on Bitcoin. And currently, where we are at 44,000, we're looking pretty good. As you can see, with all these cycles, we make higher highs and higher lows. So yes, we hit 16,000 earlier this year. But does anyone remember that? No, because we're at 44,000, over 100%. Had you been DCAing, even towards the very top, at very top, I proved it to you guys with my DCA portfolio. Even if you were DCAing from the top till now, you are in the green, right? It's so simple. The simple strategy is to hodl, do not panic, and DCA. That's really all it takes. And this cycle is going to take us way, way higher. We may end the year at $50,000. We may hit $70,000 by the halving event. And who knows how high Bitcoin will be by the end of 2024, right? If you need a reminder, this is what the halving event does. This next one that's coming up is go drop the inflation rate in half, 6.25 to 3.125, and then you have the next one, 1.5, and then the next one after that, it's less than 1. It's going to get more and more and more scarce. In case you guys haven't figured it out yet, we're getting to that apex where basically there's no more new Bitcoins coming out. That's it. Everything is out there. Everything is gone. Okay? I mean, as soon as you realize that and that clicks in your head that there's just no more Bitcoins being released and everything's being gobbled up by the big guys, right? Once that clicks, then you'll realize, man, I should have bought more. I should have been DCAing more, right? I just need to load up and stack sats because nothing outperforms Bitcoin. Just look at this compared to gold, silver, NASDAQ. It's not even close. It's not even close. Okay? But this is interesting. Supposedly traders are worried about markets being a bull trap. Who would say that? Who would say that? But I think right now, Bitcoin, alts, everything is proving that, yeah, we're not in a bull trap. We are in a very good position ending the year, and we will be in a better position once spot Bitcoin ETFs get released and we hit that halving event. It's going to be absolutely phenomenal, way better than even right now. I think that's really, really simple, right? Really simple to understand. All right, so just want to start out with Bitcoin. Can Bitcoin be 100x altcoin? Well, obviously it's not altcoin, but can Bitcoin do 100x from even today's level? Someday it will be. Not this cycle, not the next cycle, but you wait a few more cycles after that. Can I still do 100x? Yeah. $4 million someday, being as scarce as it is, and demand keeps going up. But to do 100x is much easier with alts, right? So let's start. Let's talk about some of these altcoins, some of these crypto projects that could make you boatloads of money and do 100x. Let's start with one that I talked about this morning. I hyped it up. Jito. Okay, not Ghetto, not Jared Leto. Jito. It exploded today. This morning I told you airdrop was going to happen. Those of you guys that got inside information early, you would have used their liquid staking platform to get airdropped, okay, or to be eligible for airdrop. And yes, my Patreon newsletter talked about Jito way early, so had you subscribed, you would have got that alpha. But anyways, I told you guys Coinbase was going to list them. Not only did Coinbase list them, Binance listed them, and KuCoin listed them, and Bybit and Gate.io, every single basically major exchange listed them, and now they debuted at plus 82%. I told you guys this one is probably going to be good since Coinbase already said they're going to announce them. Okay, so those of you guys that get airdropped, congratulations. This is part of the reason why I believe Solana started pumping today, among other things, and Bonk, and I'm going to get to that a little bit, right? But here's the thing. Can they go higher? At 350 million, relatively speaking, in crypto terms, it's actually quite small. It's not even considered a mid cap. It's a small cap at this point, okay? And in case you don't understand what Jito is, I explained it this morning. It's a liquid staking, okay? It's a liquid staking provider. And also it helps optimize yields by working with the stakers that have MEV turned on. Okay, but basically, you're getting more yield when you stake ETH, and you get a synthetic version, not ETH, SOL, and you get a synthetic version of SOL so that you can do more DeFi with it, right? That's really it. Look at how big Lido is. Lido is at $2 billion, okay? So that's 10x from here. So can Jito go up to 2 billion? Quite possibly, yes, right? And that's only to play catch up. As Solana gets bigger, you know, more of these DeFi projects within Solana will get bigger and stronger as well, right? So it just makes sense. I mean, look at Lido. They already have 9 million people or Ethereum staked in, and Rocket Pool, which is another liquid staking provider, has 1 million. So they have major liquidity locked in, but you know, liquid staking providers like Lido and Rocket Pool has helped Ethereum because basically it takes ETH out of circulation. So something like Jito will help Solana, right? It'll help take Solana out of circulation, right? So it'll help Solana's ecosystem overall. The more that people stake, the better it is. There's less supply, right? It's that simple. So look at Solana. It's near $70, over 10%. Solana took a breather. Once it hit about 66, it went down to 60. And then, you know, it's kind of consolidated. And now, boom, now it's up to $70. It's getting closer and closer and closer to surpassing and flipping XRP. They're only separated by 5 billion. Only 5 billion. That's, you know, and they could flip BNB right after that. So they could be at number 4 in no time, right? And everyone keeps asking me, why is XRP not moving? I can't explain it. It's just because people are putting money into other things. That's it, right? So Solana is very hot. Very hot. Guys like Jito is going to help, right? Is it a dangerous buy right now? Probably. You don't want to buy something that's up 80% in a day. You let it cool off, but does it have real potential, especially being basically, I think, one of the, I don't know if there's any liquid providers in Solana. There might be another smaller one, or maybe not, but they could be the de facto liquid staking provider within Solana, which will give them a huge leg up, right? Give them all the momentum, and it will help Solana even more. That's why their TVL is growing upwards, okay? So there you go. Now, let's talk about another airdrop. Probably one that none of you guys have heard of before, so I'm going to drop this alpha. You know, right now, there are a lot of L1s out of Cosmos that are very hot. I've been talking about Celestia. Yes, Celestia has been doing very well. Injective has also been doing very well. But there's another one that's a little bit smaller that not a whole lot of people are talking about, and that's Kava. Kava has been around for a long time. They're an entire DeFi chain for lending and borrowing, okay? So Kava itself, not the most interesting project. I'll just say that. But Kava did have a big upgrade today. In fact, if you're curious, they're number 14 in TVL, so they're not too bad. They're not too bad. You can't even find Injective on here. You can't even find Celestia on here. So in terms of Cosmos, they're one of the most liquid, I guess, because they have 244 million locked in, and others don't even have anywhere close. Okay, so if you're looking at TVL, Kava is actually the biggest within Cosmos ecosystem. So think about that, okay? But they did a few things today. They released Kava 15, which basically sets a max supply and makes Kava essentially deflationary, okay? Which is in itself pretty good. Whenever you can cap something so that there will be no more, and of course there's FOMO, there's staking, right? And there's burning, it's going to make it deflationary. That's exactly what happened today, okay? So Kava 15, great. That in itself is good. But here's the thing. There's another project on top of it, Kinetics Finance, which is in DeFi, of course, if you guessed. But they're going to be the very first perpetual futures trading DEX within Kava. And they, just like Jito, right, basically is going to make it so that the more you trade, the more you stake, the more you do whatever within Kinetics, you'll be eligible for more airdrop. Okay, so that's like a new thing now. You see that a lot with L1s. Like Arbitrum did that, Optimum does that, maybe eventually Base does that, but I don't know because it's Coinbase. You know, Jito did that. A lot of people are now airdropping, and usually when they airdrop, they do quite well, right? Now, Kinetics does not have the backing of Coinbase, so I don't know if it's going to move in the same way, but if you happen to be in the Cosmos ecosystem, or Kavas, I should say, and you want to use them, go ahead. You could stake, you could farm, you could supply liquidity for yield, you could do perpetual leverage, right? If you wanted to be a degen, and you could be airdrop some tokens in the future, which could be worth a ton of money. Okay, so just want to bring that up. And also, by the way, Injective is also using Kava's USDT. So Kava is pretty big. They're actually pretty liquid, but, you know, they're overshadowed by a lot of these other L1s, just FYI. But there are a lot of projects that do a lot of airdrop just simply by using. So if it happens to be in your wheelhouse, right, you want to play with leverage, but you don't want to use the sexes, well, then Kinetics is something that you can use. Okay, so that's another one. And let me drop the third bomb on you guys. Actually, there's 4. So, I mean, there's 2 more bombs. Well, ones I've already talked about. Obviously, when it comes to memes, a lot of you guys are in memes. Okay? I got suckered into one this morning. And that's Bonk. Okay? Bonk is going bonkers. This morning was even higher, right? I got suckered in. I'm like, man, I can't hold out anymore. I'm going to get some Bonk. It is $632 million. And there may be a Coinbase listing because Coinbase right now loves Solana tokens. That's why Jito got listed, right? And who knows what else they're going to list next. But Bonk, there's some rumors that it could be Coinbase listed. If that happens, and if Binance lists them, they will be the next sheep. You heard it here first, okay? So I bonked some bonkers today. If that, I don't know if that makes sense. But, you know, you guys know memes are very hot right now, right? So another one that's very hot that I also bought a bag of is Snek. Snek is doing very well, up 22%. They're up to 50 million, much smaller than Bonk. Hint, hint. So they could be another one. And here's the other alpha. So people have started asking me, well, looking at the other L1s, right? Like the popular ones, what other memes exist? So people ask me about Avalanche. What memes exist on Avalanche? Someone brought this up the other day, and I didn't believe that it was a meme and it's the only meme. And I started looking. It is really the only meme. So if you're looking for a meme on Avalanche, they're called Husky. And they're up 34% today. And they're only at 9 million market cap. So they're dirt cheap. But they're not even really a meme. Seems like they're trying to be a legit project. But you know what? This could definitely be a 100x project. This is considering memes, how hot they are. I have 0 of this, but I'm probably going to buy some just in case. Because Avalanche is getting so hot these days. Why would you not? You know, it could be going up to 90 million or 900 million in this bull run. Just to throw that out there. So Husky is another one, right? It's hard to get because it's not on any sexes. But if it gets listed, watch out. It could definitely blow up. So that's another one, just throwing that out there. Big risk whenever you play with memes. They could drop down to the floor to 0. Okay, so be careful. You don't just put all your money in. Just like when you're playing leverage, you don't put all your money in. You got to just put a small amount. And if it hits, great. It's going to carry your portfolio. But just throwing that out there. And then lastly, I got to give a shout out to this gaming project. I've been so hyped about it recently because they are making huge moves, okay? Can this project do 100x? Yes. And I tweeted this out. And I even joined a Spaces with Altcoin Daily and said the same thing. In case you're wondering what the F stands for in DFK, it means F. I don't have enough. Man, DeFi Kingdoms up 80 freaking percent today at 64 cents. When I covered them a week ago, they were at 10 cents, 12 cents. They were at 10 million market cap. So they have done a 500x within like a single week. And it's not due to me. It's not like I'm pumping it. I'm just spreading the word. And the team, Dreamer, and everyone else, they've been doing a lot of spaces. Grady, Crypto Grady, which I'm friends with, he's spreading the word. Everyone is starting to realize that this project is a game, and they are now gaining the recognition. 71% in a single day, and it doesn't seem like they're going to stop. Can this be 100x? I'm just going to say yes, you know why? Because look at where they were before. They were at $22 before, okay? They have to do 100x just to get close to there. Well, maybe not 100x, but yeah, 100x would be, no, yeah, it would be $60. Not 100x, but still, you get my picture. They're coming up 383% in the last 7 days. quite amazing. So I'm just going to drop that nugget once again. Yeah, and by the way, today, in case you notice, not that Ethereum is a 100x coin, but look at Solana above 70 now. Ethereum is actually making moves today. Any particular reason why? Not that I know of. From a technical standpoint, it broke out through, a channel or whatever, right? But I did say, a lot of people have been asking me, should I trade ETH for Sol? Should I trade ETH for Avalanche? Should I trade ETH for Immutable X or something, or Beam, right? I've always said ETH always goes through these phases where they don't move and then they start moving suddenly. So this could be the start of something, right? As Bitcoin consolidates, you may see a lot of money in Ethereum and you start seeing it go up in a big way. So it may be the start, it may not be, but it is unusual for Bitcoin to be down 1% and ETH up almost 6%. We'll see. We'll see. All right, let's do some Q&A. I forgot to bring some water. I don't have anything. All right, let me scroll up. There was a ton of free gift and memberships. So shout out to Early Plays and Crypto Frank. Jeremiah said PNG, Dex, and Avalanche, no low market cap. Yeah, it's Penguin. I don't like Penguin, to be honest. It's been around for a while, but I don't like them. Trader Joe is the de facto Dex on Avalanche. Doge is currently at 13.6 billion market cap. Jesus is at 47. You don't have to be a number guy to know how early we are. That's assuming that Jesus can get to 13.6 billion, which it's not. And I got burned by Jesus coin. As soon as I bought it, it went down 50%. So sometimes it doesn't apply like that. John McKenzie says DPay is the next gem. It's real world application with paying customers and great partners in VFriends and World of Woman. What's DPay? Devour or Paydex? I don't know which one you're referring to. This one's 2 million. And the other one is Paydex, which doesn't have anything. So I'm assuming it's Devour. It's only on Uniswap with no volume. Yeah. Hopefully it's not that one. Come on, man. You must have looked at Liquid Finance by now. You saw it in your Cardano video the other day. Highest TVL on Cardano. But is it moving? Is it moving? Let's see. The highest DVL. Yeah, is it Liquid? Yeah, that's the one where it's lending, not lending, synthetic. You create synthetic tokens by putting down collateral. I already talked about that. I talked about that before. But you know what? No. I'm thinking Indigo. Okay. It's not the highest TVL. In fact, it's number 3. So you just told a lie right there. What are your thoughts on Near this cycle? I'm not a big Near guy. I'm just going to say I'm not a big Near guy. Take a gander at Yak. I'm 8. Okay. Not this time. You know, it's when I talk about 100x, doesn't mean that they have to be like a brand new coin that just got launched. A lot of existing things, okay, are going to do that. Or maybe a 20x, or maybe a 50x. Maybe it doesn't do 100x, but I don't think anyone is going to mind if it does a 50x. Jesus will do big things, not Jesus coin. Maybe Jesus himself will do big things, not Jesus coin. Hey, I hold a bag of Jesus coin. It's not like I don't want it to happen, but I'm telling you, I told this story. What I bought, it's not even up today. I don't know why you guys are excited about it. It's probably dead. You know, I bought it right here. Right here. 5 minutes later, it dumped 50%. Okay? So I bought it right there, and it dumped like that. So now I'm still down like 40%. I wish it goes back up. But it's probably not. It's probably dead. Shrapnel, I covered them. They're doing well. Games overall are doing well. Every game is doing well, but some better than others, obviously. When will you pick your contestant for a challenge in Houston? Well, I haven't decided. I have to find the right one. I only need one person. This is going to be a revolutionary new type of contest, okay? You don't have to be living in Houston, but you have to be able to travel to Houston and stay there at least 30 days in a remote location. It's going to be unlike anything that's being done in the crypto space right now. It's going to blow people away once this happens. It's top secret, but I'm looking for one guy to make it happen. Lifer, thank you. I'm sorry to, my condolences. I'm sorry to hear about what happened to your mom, but hopefully we'll meet again in Miami or Vegas soon. Maybe Lifer wants to be this contestant. This will be perfect for him. But it's going to be very hard. It's not as easy as it sounds. It's really hard. In a fun way. In a torturous way. Butch is asking, do you think Bitcoin will fill the CME gap at 39.7? I think 28, 30 of them have been filled. I don't care about that nonsense, okay? That's all nonsense. Does it have to fill? Does it, there's one probably not filled at like 12,000, which is why some people like, oh, it has to fall back to 12,000. You know what? None of that matters. Yeah, whoever gets picked gets flown there, free stay, free food, right? It's almost like a vacation, but it's not. Crypto Canadian. George, how do you use MEXC? It says not possible to use in US and Canada. I mean, for some, yes, some not. I still use it just fine. Just like I use BingX just fine. I think it depends on what state you live in. Speaking of BingX, my Celestia play has now turned to negative. Unfortunately, I should have cashed out this morning. But my Solana play is getting hotter and hotter, plus 327%. As long as these ones cover my losses, it's good. ADA is doing good. Bitcoin is still doing good. These are looking fantastic. Celestia, I have no doubt it'll come back tomorrow. Sol is just, it's, when it gets hot, it gets hot. It might flip XRP by tomorrow. Tomorrow when I stream, it could be above XRP and BNB. What's your take on BNB? It's moving slow. Yeah, unfortunately, because of all the Binance FUD, I think that's why it's slow, Jessica. I think it will regain its ground and head up, but it may be slow because of all the FUD. If you look at the history of Jesus coin, Dumps are norm, but they always come back stronger. Not always, man, because it's a meme. There's been plenty of memes that have dumped down and never go back to their previous highs. So we will hit 10,000 holders by this weekend. It sounds like you're a big bag holder. I'm rooting for you. I told you that story I told is real. I hold a pretty big bag of Jesus coin, okay? And, you know, as soon as I bought it, I said hallelujah, and then it dumped 50%, you know? I'm still waiting for it to come back. It has no momentum whatsoever. Do you think Avalanche will overtake Cardano in market capitalization, value rankings? If not, it's hard to say. Cardano is very strong. Very strong. I just did a video on Cardano recently. SNEC is strong. MinSwap is strong. They have a few others someone just mentioned. Indigo strong. Liquid. I mean, they have a very strong ecosystem, right? So I wouldn't say they're go. I don't know. Right now, I would say Cardano probably holds above Avalanche, right? Because they're still double of Avalanche. But, you know, I guess who knows? Maybe Avalanche, because of all the games, right, gets very, very strong, could pump above. But right now, I think Cardano stays put. But maybe. SNEC 500 new holder in the last 48 hours. Chart looks identical to Bonk. That's what I'm hoping for. That's why I bought a big bag of SNEC. Okay. Man, it got even stronger just now. You know, SNEC at their peak was like 150 million, right? So they have to double, or 100 million. So can they double to their previous peak? Yes. But I'll tell you this. Like I said with memes, you can't really trust any of them. They could dump at any time. But I will say this. I've talked with the team before. They're hardcore Cardano guys. Their community is so strong. So because of that, I have no doubt that SNEC will do well, right? It's definitely not created as a pump and dump, like 100% of other memes. So I'm really hoping that they do well. And, you know, it's self-serving, obviously, because I bought a big bag. But I honestly think they could do very well. And the better they do, the better Cardano does. Because in order to buy SNEC, you need to, you know, go on MinSwap and have some ADA. I have, Ed says, I have 97% Bitcoin, 2% ETH, 1% alts. I want to trade ETH for BTC. I believe BTC has a higher upside in the cycle. Your thoughts? I'm not quite sure I agree with that. I still think ETH has a higher upside, but I may be wrong. But I think ETH is going to get its day, and I think you'll see that soon. Shout out to all those who stuck with Sol through all the talk. Congratulations. Crypto, thank you for that. Huge $1 super chat. I got 50K in Pepe, Engine, Celestia, and my GMI. What's GMI? I don't know what GMI is. Are you good? I mean, maybe you should diversify a little bit. That's a lot into just 3 relatively new ones. Carter says, I'm your guy for this challenge in Houston. Hey, fill it out. Okay, I have it. All you have to do is go here, fill this out. Okay, you must be 18. You must be able to stay in Houston for 30 days and must not be afraid on camera. Okay, 30 days to win $30,000. That's $1,000 that you can earn per day. But it's not going to be easy. Okay. So, and you gotta give. You gotta give a good reason. Why should you be a challenger? I'm gonna pick the best person for it. And if this takes off, I'm gonna do this every single month. I think it's gonna take off. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be unlike anything that exists now. So if you want to participate, go to my Twitter and sign up. You know what? I'm just going to pin it right here, okay? In case you guys are ultra lazy. Thoughts on Superverse? I don't really have any thoughts. It's a DAO now, so I don't know what they're investing in. So I don't really have any thoughts on it. Enjoy channel. Thank you. I'm telling you guys, you can win a shitload of money, but it's not going to be easy. Just saying that. But it'll be fun. It'll be fun. Are you 5'9"? Just wondering. I'm 5'10". I'm pretty close. 5'10". Early plays, another 10 memberships. Are you long? Are you in any long position? Yeah, a lot. Right now on Bing X, right here. Long on Bitcoin, Solana, ADA. In my other portfolio, about the same. Tonight has not been good in terms of degenning into like Ordi or Stacks or Big Time. I mean, they've been too volatile. Even Luna Classic, like the ones that were pumping before, I think it stopped today and they all went to Solana. Today is like Solana and Bonk day. And I had Bonk long this morning that got liquidated, or it got stop lossed. And I knew it would. Like I said, it's going to get stop loss. Yeah. This is the most frustrating thing. If you go buy a meme, don't leverage trade it. Because even though this looks like, oh, it's up 37%, you know, it goes up and down so much. It doesn't even matter if you have a 10x. It's just going to get liquidated. Like, it's so frustrating when you're doing that. But if you catch it right, you know, it works. Pith is actually, I made a good amount of money with Pith. But they're too high right now. They're going to come down. This would actually be a good time to short it. I don't like shorting, though. I just feel like I'm against that. You know, if you don't like something, don't buy it, but don't short it. Because you're trying to... You're counter trading everyone else, right? But this will actually be a good time to short it. This is really overbought. Yeah, this will be a great time to short Pith right now. But I'm not going to do it. Samo is the first Solana meme. Seems to be a catching fire. Next Bonk. If it's the first... and it hasn't caught fire, just like Myro, I just don't think it's going to catch. Like Bonk is just, it has all the momentum. Everyone just wants it, right? But I will say, like something like Husky, under 10 million on Avalanche, they could be making moves, okay? I mean, if you wanted to risk on something, and, you know, they're so low, that could be a good one. Any thoughts on LCX? It's an exchange. I don't know anything about it. Is this the biggest bull before the actual bull you've seen? I would say yes. What you mean by that is this the, you know, the fastest recovery we have seen before a bull run? Yes. Man, Solana's pumping. Solana's pumping like crazy. Yeah, it's above 71. It just keeps on going. Where'd that bonk play? Man, why did it... If it didn't stop loss, this would have been really good. See, even though it shows is up like 37%, right? This happens, and it just liquidates everyone. This happens, liquidates everyone. But if you're... I don't know. If you're doing like a long 5x play, you'll probably do well. Speaking of which, you know, I'm just going to do that then. I'm just going to be conservative here. Let's do a 5x play. And let's try again. I'll put in $300. Okay, so even if it goes down, it should not get liquidated. I'll add a stop loss of 50% again. All right. Let's use that as long-term play. And what else? Avalanche, big time is down. Celestia is down a little bit. I have that meme. I'm not gonna play meme. SLP is doing good today. OP, Optimism is doing good. Scale, Arbitrum, a lot of the L1s are doing good today. This is probably why Bitcoin is taking a breather right now. Objective is doing very well today. Immutable X is doing well today. I mean, a lot of things are doing well. Illuvium is doing well today. Yeah. ETH. I should have some ETH. This could be the start of something big for ETH. I'm gonna throw some ETH in here too. I'm gonna do a 10x here, like my other ones. ETH is kind of slow moving like Bitcoin. It's just, you know, kind of boring. But, you know, I'll throw a 10x here. Okay, we'll see how it goes. I'll use those as long-term plays. Samo. You just won't give up on Samo. Samoid coin. You know, the very fact that I can't even pronounce it, Samoid coin, makes me hate it. And I'm going to turn it off because of it. I don't care if it's up 50%. SBF isn't around to perpetual swap and short ADA this go around. I don't think he cared about ADA, to be honest. But he was short the entire market, that's for sure. Any opinions on Numbers Protocol? It's going to do 100x. Never heard of Numbers Protocol. But that's a nice name, though. I like that name. Is this going to do 100x? I don't think it's going to do 100x. It has no momentum right now. So, probably not. Don't promote a fake Husky coin. Is this fake? I saw on Trader Joe. Oh, no, man. Man, DeFi Kingdoms just will not stop. 66 cents. I need more. I have a small bag, but I need more. It's only 48 million. Is this a fake one? I don't think this is a fake one. I saw this on Trader Joe. It said Husky, unless this is a fake one. I think this is Husky Avax. It's on Avalanche. I think this is a real one. Yeah. I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there. I think it's the only meme on Avalanche, so it could go at any time. Johnny, just letting you know you're appreciated. Thank you. During these times, attempting to learn more into alts versus BTC. Johnny, I know you're not a Bitcoin maxi. I thought you've been DCing into everything else. Look, JTO, Jito. I did. I covered that today. I covered it this morning, And now it pumped up 71%, right? Because of the airdrop, Coinbase listing, all that. But you gotta let it cool down. It's up 71%, so you gotta let it cool down a little bit. When you look at ADS token, ad shares. Oh, I remember this one. No. Anything that involves advertising crypto, just run away from it. It won't be successful. What do you think about Snack Game? Will bring Snack to the next level. I didn't hear about the game. I have a case of Snack energy juice, but I haven't drank it yet. I said if it hits 100 million, I'll drink one. I haven't heard about the game yet. What are your thoughts on Mirande? It's a soul token. Is it Marinade? Is that what you're talking about? I think he's... I don't even know how to spell it. Is it Marinade? Is it this one? Yeah. It's obvious you only asked about this because it's up 166%. I don't know. I don't know why it's up 166%, but it is on Coinbase, so it must be legit. It probably just got added on Coinbase today. Optimize your Sol staking in one click. Marinade is a stake automation platform that monitors all Solana validators and delegators to 100 best performing ones. So auto stakes your Sol. Yeah, not my type of project. And really, I don't know why it would be up 166%. Probably because Coinbase listed them. Probably the only reason why. ZK Swab, first DEX on ZK era, mainnet. Okay. Thoughts on Bonsai, Creo Engine. I am in Bonsai. I'm waiting for them to launch. I think they did launch on one chain, but they're going to launch on multiple chains, and they're going to allow people to create a lot of tokens, which I'm looking forward to. Yeah, Marinade. Yeah, but why is it up 160%? There's something going on there. I don't know if it's Coinbase listing or because of Jito and people like are putting it one-to-one, right? I mean, that doesn't make any sense. And I don't think I saw it in DeFi Llama. Let's see. Let's look in... it's getting late here. Oops. Let's look in Solana. Let's see where they are. Come on now. Oh, my bad. They're number one. They're number one in Solana. But Jito came out and they're number 2. Yeah, I think people are just either they got a Coinbase listing or people are just excited because Jito pumped up 80%, so everyone else is, you know, pumping Marinade, something like that. Well, thanks for the education there. Why is High Street up? I have no idea. All right, I gotta go. Today was fun. Solana's pumping. It's still going up. Okay. Jito came out pumping. A lot of 100x potential, guys. A lot of 100x potential. Jito could be one of them. This new one, Kinetics Finance, which is out of Kava and Kava itself, they could be doing very well, right? You got a lot of memes like Snack and Bonk. I don't know if Bonk could do 100x from here. You got Husky on Avalanche that's doing well. You got DeFi Kingdoms. Jesus Christ. And I don't mean Jesus coin. It just went up more. It's 70 cents now. I said I need to buy more Jewel. I don't even have time. And Jesus Coin is not pumping, so I don't know if that's going to ever come back. But, yeah. Tomorrow, let's see where things are, okay? So, smash the like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. Have a good one. Take care. Bye-bye.